Hi guys, I wanted to talk to you about the very first step of making a metal foil mask. The first step of making a metal foil mask is the process of making sketches. You'll be required to make 3 sketches for your mask. Now that we've seen so many masks from around the world, you should have some good ideas for your mask, and you can also use your Chromebook to research some ideas. I'm going to be giving you a packet of paper that's stapled at the top, and your first step is to write your name on the front paper. So I'm going to write my name, Mrs. Hubbard, and then you're going to write your homeroom teacher's name right underneath. So I'll just write Miss Collins' name as an example. Then you're going to use your pencil and you're going to sketch an idea for your mask. The main requirement of this part of the process is that your mask needs to be large. It needs to go close to the top and the bottom of the paper, and your mask needs to get very close to the side edges of the paper. If you give me a little teeny tiny mask in the middle of the paper with all of this empty space around it, I'm going to ask you to redo your mask. So I'm going to start off using the elements of art, shape and line, to make my mask. So I'm going to start off with a simple shape for my mask. I'm going to start off with an oval. So I'm going to use my pencil, carefully sketch an oval, and then I'm going to begin to add some of the features of my face. Since I'm drawing lightly, if I make a mistake, I can just erase it and fix any little mistake that I make. I'm going to add some eyes to my mask, and I'm going to use some lines and some shapes to create my eyes. The eyes are going to be symmetrical, so my mask is going to have a little bit of balance. So I'm going to add 2 curved lines for my eyes, add my eyeballs, and I'll add some pupils to my eyes. I'm going to add a nose. I think I'm going to make a triangle nose. So I'm adding a shape. Then I'm going to add some lips right here down in the middle, just nice and simple. Now you may want to make your mask look more like a human face, like my mask is. You may want to make your mask look like an animal or a mythical creature. You may want to make your mask look like a character that you know. I'm going to add an interesting shape to the top of this mask head. I'll add a little triangle. And I'm going to give this mask some eyebrows, but I think I'm going to make them both different. So I'm going to give this eye kind of a spiky eyebrow. And on this side, I'm going to give my mask a wavy eyebrow. So looking at this design, it looks pretty good so far. My mask comes close to the top and the bottom. It goes close to this from one side to the other. I think it's a pretty great design. Now I do have to make 3 different ideas. Your ideas could all be very different from each other, or they could be similar. So if you started off with a lion face and then you decided you didn't really like the lion face, on the second one you could make a different version of that same lion. So let me show you what 3 ideas I have. So I first have this idea. Flip it over. Look at that crazy guy right there. It's really interesting. I like how I kind of made this kind of wiggly shape instead of an oval. And then my last mask, ooh, that's kind of an interesting little, I don't know, kind of like a tiger face there. So those are my 3 ideas. I'm going to have to pick which one I like the best. Now I have over here an example of what you should not do. So if you come up to me and you show me a mask and it's teeny tiny and you have all of this empty space around it, I'm going to tell you to go back to the drawing board and try again. I think that I'm going to pick this mask idea. So I'm going to take my pencil, I'm going to put a star on my favorite idea, and I'm going to be ready to go on to the next step.